So we live. Yes, we starting the show right now. You know what I said? We's going at 7. I got something to do. We got a big function to one of the staples in the city tonight. Calvin Dunn, 70 years of excellence, and been an entrepreneur in the city of Omaha, Nebraska, a trendsetter, and we're going to show him some love. That's family, so I'm gonna go show him some love. So I'm coming in at 7. I haven't been. So here he is. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? I say, did you miss me? I hope y'all had a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. We done spent all our money up and we going into the new year for big things. And, like I say, hence my title. And, it is what it is. We come around every year and it was the same old thing. We were success. It was a success. What's up? What's good, Kenny? Mr. Minor, via cash. Benjamin Bryant, yeah. Buzzy King. Change address, yeah. What's good? That's good. Yeah, what's good? So appreciate everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk this boxing. It's the year-end show. It's been a hell of a year, 2021. Appreciate everybody that been supporting the kid and been tuning in to the show. Thanks for putting me out there and enjoying the show. So, but before I get into this, wonderful show we about to do, yeah, it's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? My boy Steve Penn, he did a wonderful introduction for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I wasn't so we're gonna thug this out. You know how I do. I'm gonna thug this stuff out until I get where I need to go. You understand? But I definitely want to share this intro. You understand? You know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. Let's go. Did you miss me? Ready to lock and load. Let the truth be told. So check out this episode. Hitting you with the raw facts. So who be getting a dog crack if you ain't got the knowledge? It's time to fall back. Call it love, quick to scream for love. Now from clothes in the whole school. Park inside your living room. Shoes be faking the news for the sake of raising the views. Changing narratives with propaganda. Stay tuned. Nice. No job, no gossip. You want the facts? Get it first from Bernie the Boxer. The mother podcast trash. You'll never be hotter. Cause spread rules. Building the news for power. Woo! You gotta eat slick. Breathe this to understand. If you don't, then you ain't a genuine boxing fan. Yeah. From the source, not these fools popping off about who can be who doing what in the sport. Never felt the pain from the rain, brawls in the wars. But more accolades, even though what they report is false. Listen, dog, all your favorite fighters' belts coming off, and they coming home with us. Disagree, they log on. Yeah. No job, no gossip. Woo. Facts get it first from Bernie the Boxer. The mother podcast trash. You'll never be hotter. Cause better rules, still in the news for power. It's Bernie the Boxer. What's going on? You are now tuning in to the Bernie the Boxer podcast. Yeah. Yeah. I want to come talk to y'all about what's going on. Nice. Oh, Stephen. Well, now when I upload it to the YouTube, we're gonna get it going, but I didn't know what I did. We working on it. He sent it to me through the email and I just couldn't get it. But at any rate, I want y'all to hear it. I think he did an excellent job. Steve, man, I appreciate you, baby. Edward Strong, what's good? Martin Machine, Ron Finkley, in my opinion, appreciate you, baby. What, Cara? I'm doing my show. Say happy birthday. Here. Come on, say hi to everybody. It was your birthday yesterday. Yeah, it was my princess' birthday. Did you turn 4 years old? Yes, you turned 4 years old. Okay, well, I'm going to do my show and I'll see you when I'm done, okay? Love you. All right, go give me some of that candy. All right, again, I appreciate you. Liz Brown, what's good? Okay, it's been a hell of a year for boxing. Like I say, 2021 was a hell of a year. Despite the COVID restrictions and all that, we was able to return to the arenas and, had a good time. I was able to go to see Tyson Fury. Like I say, where else we was at? Like I say, we just stopped Sean Porter. Good things happened this year. It was a big year in boxing. Teofimo lost. It was like it is what it is. Always things gonna happen. Nothing is new in the sport of boxing and in life, period. So, like I say, we had some upsets. We had some comebacks. The fellow over there in England, Kiko Martinez, pulled out the upset and knocked out Kid Gallahan for the IBF championship. Shout out to him. You understand? we got the UK Connect. We got Amir Khan over there. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to embrace that community a little bit more. We had little cuz out here. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan cousin. Fucking slip my Abdul. We had Abdul. Shout out to the kid out there, boy. Come out there and give us some good work. Had valuable work. He went through a little adversity out here, small little things, caught an elbow and got a little cut. But, he want to get into boxing good. So that's one thing you got to get ready for. So, MD, what's good? Appreciate you. Mike said, happy birthday, Cara. So, like I say, we had the coming out party of Shakur Stevenson looking real good, fought a hell of a fighter, and my fighter, Jamel Herring, who's a tremendous champion and a human being. And, Shakur, showed his worth. He keeps proving what they're saying is right. And so, like I say, great things coming. I think Valdez stopped Burchell this year, if I'm not mistaken, which was an upset as well and a huge knockout. We had Anthony Joshua lost against Usyk. Ooh, Usyk. I watched him. He like Loma. Boy, that boy was giving angles and doing all kinds of stuff. We had Devin, who came through, beat JoJo, beat Linares, who was a lineal champion, and looking like what I would say, maybe still number 2 behind Lomachenko for the title, being with everything that Loma accomplished and all that. He did beat Gary Russell. He did beat a lot of good guys, quality guys, and they was young. And so I still think Lomachenko might be the leading candidate for the lightweight championship, but Devin definitely on his ass, and no homo. And, I'm looking good for him. So we had a great year. And so let's talk about boxing. Aaron Strong, what's good? JD Blanca. Yes, he's 34 years old, but come on, man. Mayweather was 38, 39, still putting in work. Pacquiao was 40. Bud lived like a hermit. He don't party, he don't drink, he don't do none of that stuff. So stay in the gym, we good. We in our prime, baby. We in our prime. Demetrius Hogg, you right. And so let's just talk about boxing, man. I appreciate everybody again. Please like, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Via Cash says year of the underdogs. Yep. I also want to give a shout out to JoJo, who stepped up and and did what he had to do. He stepped up, he fought them guys, and he did what he had to do. So I don't want to take no credit from him. I want to give him all the credit in the world. It's hard in this boxing game, And sometimes, like I say, you got to step out and you got to lead the pack and you got to do something to get yourself out there. They'll hold you back. Terry Smoot, good. Anthony Washington, appreciate you. B&B Boxing News, yeah. So I salute him. And, that's a trendsetter. That's something that I said the fighters need to be better. I talked to Ohio Runs Boxing. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. And I said that, but, some of it, you can't put everybody in the same category. And I think he did that. I think he did good. We had the Charlo fight with Castano. I think it was this year, maybe last February almost. Hell of a fight. They're going to redo it. I don't know when. It might not have been February. I think they're going to fight again this February. But a hell of a fight. Charlo keep proving he fights the best. We got some good things else coming. We got Tank. Don't let me leave Tank out. Lightweight division just tough. We had the coming out party of Conor Benn. He knocked out that fella. But now I wouldn't say a coming out party because he's not really angling for a top American fighters. He's looking for Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, smaller guys. Anyway, Broner was a 30-pounder. Come on now. Really and true. And, he's looking on guys that's chilling and enjoying it and went to the top already 10 times. And they chilling. But, he had a good thing going. Who else? Who else we had? So cold coming. I see them ices. Yeah. Dre, what's good? Ron Finkley, yeah. So we have some good things, man. I'm excited about boxing. As you've seen, Crawford predicts a big year this year. And I think we will. It's been a lot of stuff going on in the news from a different sites, which is nothing new. But, we're going to beat the dead out of them boys. It is what it is. You can't duck us. Where you going to go? Can't get in no tournament or nothing. And like I say, if I don't want to get too much in it, because we're going to have a real nice show tonight. We're going to be real easy. But there ain't no way if they try to put the winner of Ugas or Spence in the tournament, man, duck them. Fuck them belts. I wouldn't give a fuck about fuck them belts. This is the last one. Fuck them belts. I'll throw them belts in the fucking trash. They try to stop me, and I'm going to fight this guy. Whoever wins, still gonna be undisputed. He say, can my crown be taken without me being whooped? No. Ali said that. So, like I say, Barrera tried it in the ring. He was the uncrowned featherweight champion. He was the true featherweight champion. He didn't even have no championship, you know? So, you got to understand what it is. So, that's what I would do for him. But we going to do it like we do it, baby. Appreciate everybody. Ever Strong, what he talking about? What's up, Bernie? He said, it's Ali from CW. I sparred one of your fighters. What's up? Oh, you know Ali? Yeah, hell yeah. Speaking of Ali, I want to give Ali a big shout out. Ali is tough. If you say Ali gonna get his ass whooped and he trash, Ali gonna come out like a dog on you, boy. Ali tough. He's creative in the ring with his punches. I love Ali. You gotta love Ali. Via Cash S. Laugh out loud, your intro type, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, Steve Finn, he told me up, boy, didn't he? Oh, he did an excellent job. Brian Finkley. So I need my Bluetooth listening, but it's not as clear. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get that. We're gonna fix that. Via Cash says, I like the echo you did. Did you miss me? Didn't he do? I'm telling you, boy, them sound bites you put on me was cold-blooded. In my opinion, says, Bernie, burn. Yeah, it's me, baby. It's me. Liz Brown says, what's up, Bernie? Here with King Charm. Appreciate everybody. Shout out to both of y'all. Yeah. Ron Finkel says, what's popping? See, man, so what's good, mama? What he says, Via Cash says, you got to sample this shirt for the intro and then run it at the end. I think you got to sample this shirt. Okay, what shirt, family? Talk to me. Ronald Finkley says, already, congratulations. Yeah. Demetrius Hall, what's good, family? Man, we just spent all our money up, and then I had to go take care of the daughter for her birthday. I'm so broke. Via Cash says, happy birthday to the princess. Appreciate that. MD says the same. Finna come down there and party with Pops and eat some good food and be around family. Can't wait. Here we go. What boxing news talking about? B&B Boxing News says, what's up, man? Nice talking to you in Vegas. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate all that. Like I say, I can talk boxing all day long. I love boxing. Can't do nothing while boxing. Since I'm saying that, it's rubbing off on my son. My son, 8 years old. Carter's 8 years old. He sparred with a kid that was 11 today, which is his friend. And they had 16-ounce gloves on. I think Carter had on 16-ounce gloves. I know he did. The other kid might have had on 12s or 14s or something. 11 years old, long, rangy. Carter got in his feelings. That man came home, started shadow boxing, talking about him watching Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, and Sugar Ray Robinson. Good job, son. Good job. Ron Finkley said, yes, sir, 2021 was very transparent on who's got it, on who's got to put in work and who didn't. You said that right. And like I said, we only can do what we doing. Bud can only do so much, all this under the ground talking about he doing the heavy lifting, and bro, you didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all that. You could have just went straight to the man. You understand? Me, I don't go to the middleman. I go straight to the man. I want to go straight to the man, But anyway, I digress. Jimmy Chalk says Shakur is a problem at 130 to 140. I think at 130 because I think about 130 about right. I think he's one of the smartest guys in the division. 130, 135 pounds. I think he's going to be a problem. I think 40 might be too heavy for him. I think 130 is probably is good. I think, and if I was him, I would try to dominate the weight class. I would just put in the work. If I was him, I would like to just see him stay at 30 and unify and do whatever he could and maybe go to 35, of course, with any of them dogs up there. But Shakur is a hell of a talent. Donald Banks says, my ninja Bernie, what's good, bro? Like I say, I ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't doing nothing but enjoying this podcast and talking this boxing and living the dream, baby. What do you say? Hold on. Via Cash says, year of the underdogs. Nice. B&B Boxing, I told you I would check out the show. It was a great time in Vegas, Nebraska showdown. We did. We ran that boy up out of there, didn't we? We ran that boy up out of there. They didn't run us up out of Texas, did No. They didn't run us up out of tech. We ran that boy up out of there. Come on. Why would you run? Why would you get up and run anyway? That shit was weak as hell. That shit was weak as hell. Wasn't nobody even, all they did was boo you, family. That's it. It's cool though. We're gonna beat his ass. We're gonna beat all their ass. Ugas, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for Ugas. I watched a thing on Ugas. Probably it was like a little documentary thing. Maybe after he lost to Sean Porter, they thought he won. And the other fella, he got a fella that plays for the Cubs or something. They won the championship or something. And it was just, I'm glad for Ugas. I'm glad he became a world champion. I'm glad he became a world champion. So happy for him, and get this fight with Earl Spence was, I think, is a 50-50 fight. Ugas ain't no joke. He countered good to the body, ain't off top, and Spence is right there. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight. They're gonna be going toe to toe. It ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be too much dancing around in that shit, because them boys stay in mid range and them boys be working. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Andre says, "Hey, Bernie, you predicted that boy Bud was gonna make easy work of Porter. Beat the stuffing out that turkey, like I say, and to say that he was in shape is a shame to ludicrous. If you are a professional, constant professional like Sean Porter and Kenny Porter, no way you're going in the ring with a Bud Crawford half-ass. No way. It's just no way you're going in half-ass, And there's no way you're not motivated, because I think Sean probably made his highest payday messing with Bud at this time, at this stage of his career. And which I can't quote me on that. Don't let me say that, but $1 million gonna spur me. And I'm in there with a killer. Come on, I got to be on my best. I can't, now if I'm terrified, like Jeffries was or Jack Johnson, you might not sleep, but you definitely got to put the work in. The man lost 100 pounds, speaking of Jeffries. You understand? So I know the man was in top shape. We just made it look easy, made it look easier than Keith Thurman. We made it look be easier than Earl Spence, Kilbrook, and all of them included. It is what it is. That's what Bud do. Andre says we need Jamal versus Ogawa. Ooh, nice. Good fight. 135 IBF championship. Good fight. Maybe we might get him. Clay Stevens says, "Hey Bernie, when is Bud fighting again?" Like I say, I can't know. We just 1 month removed. Still doing our victory lap. It's coming to an end, and we're just waiting on see how things pan out. Our goal is undisputed, and it is what it is. I think we're gonna fight again. I talked to Bud. He said we're gonna fight somebody. I can't say who it's gonna be. I think I've been hearing a lot of noise. I seen a whole article about Enos, and I'm like, Enos, y'all talking about Enos, who was a hell of a fighter, and Bud admitted, of course, he got talent. Anybody with eyes can see that. But the man hasn't done enough, to go straight to the man. He got 28 fights. He got 28 nobodies. When I say nobodies, I'm saying they haven't met the level of his competition. They haven't met the level of his talent. You understand? He has not nobody extended him. They haven't put him in there with anybody that can extend him or anything like that. So, like I say, if you put him in there with a Conor Bean, a Virgil Ortiz, even Mo, we can kick it out. Let's go, Mo. Any of those guys, the Rashidi Ellis's, any of those type of guys, I think that should be his goal. Again, the man is talented, the kid is talented, but when they asked the man, and like I say, Delorme, he was decent at best, and we chumped him up 6 years ago. Lipinets he was small, and he's lost in every category, so come on now. So that's a good name, and he was a world champion, at one time, but I mean, Mikey Garcia beat him. Come on, Mikey, small, slow. Come on now. So what you think of 6'1" welterweight with tremendous speed and all that good stuff, boxing IQ, ability? What he was gonna do to that man? All right, but if you watch that fight closely, oh boy, was just outgunned too much. Lipinets was just outgunned too much. You could see his professionalism coming in and kind of give Enos just a small trouble before he got knocked out. Just small little trouble. Something that I noticed, but Enos came through like he's supposed to. Now, for those who keep throwing up Enos, I seen a whole article about Enos and what his dad said and all this and everything. The man asked them before they said he want Earl Spence. They just talking to get their neck. They don't want Bud Crawford. They don't. I think they would take the fight. Maybe I think they would take the fight because you're obviously getting offered the championship, but they don't really want Bud Crawford. That's why the man said he said it on his last fight when he knocked out Delorme in the first round. Was it the first round? They asked him, but who do you want? Why don't nobody listen to that? Y'all just keep trumping up stuff. The man said, I want Earl Spence. Because you know Crawford a dog. We can go on. You know how we going to do. Earl Spence going to come one way, forward. Bud going to do whatever he want in that motherfucker. You understand? So, of course, ain't nobody looking for Bud Crawford. Ain't nobody barking up that tree. You understand now? Ain't nobody barking up that tree. It is what it is. That's just true in facts. Ron Finkley says, Tank should move up, make up his mind. Tank should make up his mind. 135 is idea. Definitely. He just fought at 35. I think he's going to campaign at 35. And I definitely, the goal is to make him champion. I'm sure that Mayweather's ain't, he just trying to figure out how the way he can do it, you know, way to finesse that. But I'm sure they're going to guide him to the championship. I'm sure they're going to guide him to the championship. Edward Strong says, and Mikey Garcia's lost. Yeah. Well, I think I want to take my hat off to Mikey Garcia for fighting. That guy had like 38 fights, you know. And the one thing we can't underestimate is those guys overseas. Like I say, in nothing, in basketball, and, you know, definitely not stuff like that. Soccer, in boxing, which is a transcendent sport, they're all over. You know, say you got Filipinos fighting, you got Japanese fighting, you got, you know, so this fella, excuse me, give me a second. Okay, he's from Spain. You understand? So who we had, it was a Piccirillo was a champion, welterweight champion. Corey Spinks beat him for the title, I think. Can't say any more Spaniards. I don't know that many more Spaniards, but the man had been around. The man had 38 fights, you know, and Mikey hadn't fought since Spence, you know. So to fight a guy like that who probably had been more active, I think was a hell of a challenge for Mikey Garcia, you know, being that we don't know who he was, you know, and we so used to Mikey winning. Of course, we're gonna pick Mikey. To say it was you know, he didn't get beat up bad. He just looked like he was a little rusty, you know, and things like that. He need to work that out before he stepped it up like that. Which I probably would have did. I probably would have fought somebody who was more in my position, probably a smaller, you know, because it's matchmaking. Mikey ain't got nothing to prove no more. He didn't did what he had to do, but you know, it is what it is. He stepped up for a challenge, and I think that was a challenge, and he came up short. Let's go. You know, come on. It ain't the end of the world. In my opinion, says, yep. We just cooling, Bernie. Cool used to handle me. I don't know what you mean. Talk to me. Say it more clear. I want to elaborate on that. Ron Fink says, I doubt PBC is trustworthy, so I'd rather buy a heavyweight card January 1st over Spence Ugas. No, I think that's gonna go off without hitch if Lord willing none of them guys get hurt. Far as the pay-per-view, that's beyond me. Keith Thurman and Barrio should be a beautiful Saturday Fox fight. I don't know why would they put that on pay-per-view. And the heavyweights, come on, stop it. Now, them boys ain't worth nothing. Ain't none of them boys worth nothing on there to be the pay-per-view. Shit. That motherfucker, I swear, I won't even pay 20 for the motherfucker. I wouldn't even pay 20 for the motherfucker. That's sad. Coop. Oh, Coop. Oh, yeah. Oh, rest in peace, Harley Cooper. Golden Glove champion at heavyweight and light heavyweight. Hell of a guy, Cooper. Harley Cooper was a hell of a guy. Appreciate Cooper. He's taking us to the Nationals all the time. And we got off wrong at first. You know, I was a hothead when I was a young man, but as I got older and I kind of chilled out a little bit, I got to understand where he was coming from, and I got tremendous respect for Cooper and his family. I appreciate him. Steve Jab says, tell Bud to come to PBC in foreclosure. They've been prolonging they ass whoopers for too long. Well, I know y'all like to say that, but again, y'all looking blind, you know. Like I say, for a fella that want to deal with him, I mean, I wouldn't mind dealing with him. Of course, we're going to have to, and we already didn't have. But, you know, for a signing with somebody like that, I wouldn't trust nobody. Like I say, they wouldn't even put that man up on the banner. You know, I thought that was shameful. They wouldn't even mention his name, you know. And so this is supposed to be Fox. It's not even a, you know, I know it's PBC, but still, you know, it's almost like ESPN not putting the other welterweights up because Bud is signed with with ESPN, had to deal with them. So I think that was wrong on them. And far as signing with them, I don't know. But when I talked to Sam, he said, I don't give a fuck how he comes. Excuse my language. He said, I don't care how he come, you know, just come, you know. And so, again, we're going to make that happen. Errol Spence don't have nowhere to go. And if he care about boxing, if Derek James, care about boxing, if his trainers, if people love boxing, they understand what a true what boxing is about. The best got to fight the best, and they can't go nowhere. Andre says, how Amir Khan looking in the gym? Amir Khan looking good. He's working hard. What we got till a whole month and 2 weeks or something. So we got about 6 more weeks. We're going to be leaving in Colorado Springs probably Sunday, going up to training camp. But he's looking good. Super fast hands, and reaction time is real good too. The one thing I wanted to say too is, he been getting work with Steven Nelson, him and Bud sparred the other day. So he been working with a variety of guys, which is a beautiful thing for him. But watching him up close and personal, like I say, he got fast hands, fast reaction time, and he carries himself really well. For the guy that has some setbacks like that, you would never know it. He does not hang his head one bit. He's a very optimistic guy, and he works hard, and he's really, like I say, a funny, cool guy, down to earth, and it's a pleasure to work with him. Where boxing going to take you? I started out with nothing in boxing. I started out with gloves from Kmart and started reading about boxing. Look where it took me, all around the country, meeting all my idols and different things like that. Or let me say, I don't say idols because not idols, but people that's in the game, people that I respect in the boxing game, and things that I, like I say, respecting the boxing game. So, and I've been all over. Thank the Lord. Even the fighters, meeting good fighters, world champions. I fought Mickey Bay. He ended up becoming a world champion. He's doing his thing with Devin right now. I got to see Andre Darrell up close. If you see Andre Darrell, that's almost like Ray Robinson. I'm not lying. That's almost like Ray Robinson in his prime. You see Andre Darrell at 125 pounds, 139. Ooh-wee. Oh man, I got to see Berto in a war. Actually he fought one of our guys, Patrick Thompson. I got to see Andre Berto up close. Chris Arreola was at the Nationals with me in 2001. So I did a lot of things. I just got to meet Oscar De La Hoya. Man, there's so many good things in boxing, so I appreciate boxing. Edward Strong says, Cooper Midge used to handle me. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Midge. Love Midge, boxing guru who forever be missed. And thank him for keeping us on this right path. Bo, he gave us all a chance. Saul, Red, a father figure. To get you straight in and out of the ring, make you think about some things, and you need those type of guys. Shout out to Mitch, appreciate you, baby. I know you up there with the guys saying, look at Bud, that's your boy. Yes, with the great fighters watching him, everybody watching, see what he gonna do. We going to the Hall of Fame. We going that. We going to do that. We already signed and sealed. We just got to clear this mess up. Anthony Washington says, you see that want Bud to fight everybody but Spence. I know. You see they want, right, exactly. Spence fans, like I say, they never clamor for Bud to fight him, for him to fight Bud. All they talk about is how much he gonna get paid. Sad. Via Cash says, hey, what you think about Keith and Mario? I think, like I said, I thought that Mario moving up, he should be a little bit stronger. Keith, had been out for a while, so I think that's kind of they gonna bank on that, his inactivity. But I think it's a good fight. I think, like I say, they're going to reward Barrios for being a sacrificial lamb for Tank, and they're going to give him a good payday against a high-profile opponent. And I think he should be all right. I think he a little bit better shape, a little bit better fighter than Jose Cito Lopez. And, he's a younger, hungrier fighter. And so I think it's going to be a good fight. But I think Keith Thurman, like I say, he knows his way around in that ring. And, these guys, they ain't smart enough to beat him. So I'm looking for Keith Thurman to maybe not look great, but I'm looking for him to pull out the victory and shake off some of that rust and get back to it. Shout out to Keith Thurman. Appreciate you. Via Cash says both lost their last fight and they coming back on pay-per-view. Now that I don't agree with. I don't think, like I say, that type of fight. See, that's type of fight, like I say, when you would rather have, like I say, that's a Saturday night fight. You'd be lucky, we're gonna go over there and watch the fights on FS, and I think that's a FS fight. That man ain't fought in 2 years, Keith Thurman. He's not no huge popular guy. He's nowhere near Canelo status or anything like that as far as popularity. So to get the boxing fans, I think that's a cheat, and I think that's a black eye for PBCs and the heavyweights. Steve Penn, yes sir, and the heavyweight card. I think that's a slap in boxing face. I think that's a slap in boxing's face doing that. But it is what it is. Boxing, it shall overcome. LW Boxer says Bernie the Boxer can explain the move Bud made to GSE Sports Management. I don't know what that is, sir. I don't know. And I think you're being way too much nosy and worrying about that, sir. I don't know. Edward Shaw said, we gonna win. Yes, sir. True Gritter. We gonna have a Bud Day parade in the city, fam. We need to celebrate the kid, give the man his flowers right here, which, this is his town, And I like I said, when he was the amateur champion, I tried to get him to be in the Omaha Day parades and have his championship belts on him and stuff like that from the amateurs, just to get everybody knew he was boxing, but they didn't get to go see him over there. He went over in other countries and fought. They didn't get to go see him in the nationals and stuff. So it's more about word of mouth, and I really wanted them to, other people to see him, in the parade, but he ain't care about no stuff like that. Bud don't care about no publicity. Iron Campbell says Bud is king at 147. Say it for the folks in the back. They can't hear you. Say it for them in the back. Yeah, king at 147. Mike Wilson says, been waiting for this. Appreciate you. I said it's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Yeah. Yeah, man. And we talking Jay Cooley. Boy, he looking. Boy, we gonna beat the daylights out your boy, man. We gonna beat him to death. How he the king at 47? I was waiting on you. We gonna beat his ass. What you mean, how he the king, boy? We just destroyed that man worse than any other fella did. Sean Porter made mincemeat of him. Come on. See, Manzo says, Bernie, I see you on the Lion Show. You did very good, well speaking. Even in the mindset of cleaning up the mess. Proud of you. Appreciate you, mama. Appreciate you. Shout out to Lion Killer. I love Lion Killer. He do a hell of a job with what he doing all around show. Like I say, people try to get me not to talk with Lion Killer, but Lion Killer keep it real with me. So he might could have Earl Spence. I don't knock anybody that cares about Earl Spence or want to be with Earl Spence. I feel sorry for you, but it is what it is. I'm not ducking nothing about. I don't care about none of that. Pick who you want, But if you want to bet your money, you want to win something, you better put it on Bud. Like I say, in every aspect. But Lion Killer, I love Lion Killer. Somebody try to hit me too, say this now. I don't care what they say, And me, like I say, I'm gonna meet them head on. If you got something to say about me, well, let's talk about it. Say it to my face so I can refute it. I ain't gonna let you say it and get off. Because I want to shut you down. You know how I do. I want to shut you down. Pop a lot of shit. Says Bernie the real deal. Salute. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, sir. Incredible Hawk says, word is Crawford and Spence got a huge side bet. $1 million. You heard him. $1 million. $1 million. And that still stands. Because the champs don't want to smoke. That's how. Exactly. Say it again. Tell them for them in the back. Say it again. That's why. Because they don't want it. They don't want it. They ain't been wanting. Like I said, and again, just for talk, where we at? 32 minutes in. We're going to make it a 45-minute show. And I'm going to get up out of here. And I appreciate everybody in the chat. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Hold on. Let me keep my thing. I lost my train of thought for 2 seconds. Like I say, yeah. When we was coming up from 40, Bud didn't mention, well, I need millions of dollars if I keep Thurman. I just won't keep Thurman because y'all say the man. Feel me? Come on. And I'm done talking about it. Bayfield Nelson says, Ugas don't do nothing special. Ugas is a solid fighter, hell of a fighter. Come forward, counters to the body real good. He's got good timing, but he gets hit. He's busted up. Pacquiao was busting him up. We're going to drug him up. We're going to beat the daylights out of them, all of them. They can say however they want it. Prolong your ass whooping. You could have got Bud Crawford years ago. Any of them. But nobody was screaming for Bud Crawford. Even like I say, I'm watching The Trap. I'm on the Netflix. I watched The Trap, which is a decent little movie with Mike Epps, T.I., not Viola Davis, but what's her name? I forget. But she's a great actress too. But there's a lot of people in the movie. Beautiful movie, The Trap. Cool little fun little movie. But anyway, in the movie, T.I. was like, the one that they loved, the one they could depend on, and everybody getting all the praises. Mike Epps, of course, was the fuck up. So he wanted to prove himself, of course, and not saying that he was a little jealous, but he wanted to make up for it. He wanted to get some of that. You understand? And These guys don't got none of that. They call him Bud pound for pound. He this, he that, all everybody else, and none of that spurs them. None of that spurs them to try to take that glamour. So they could have been had it with Bud Crawford, but none of them want to step out the box and fight Bud Crawford. Everybody want to say, well, I'm with him and I'm with him. Come on. Now listen, like I say, why would you let somebody else hold you back? Why would you let somebody else hold you back? Unless you were scared about getting your ass whooped. All right. They tell you go across the street and you get your ass whooped, don't come back. All right, so they're going to stay put. Cole Summer says they hate on Bud on these YouTube channels. Oh, it's unreal. They have ordinary. Oh, my God. And they won't let me on none of their shows. They won't let me on none of their shows. But let's talk. Hold on. And I was like, my idol, the original GOAT. Shout out to Bernie. Appreciate you. Man, love. I got to spar today. I sparred with the guys today. I sparred with Boubacar. I sparred with Jose Camacho, my campeon. I sparred with... who else was it? Might have just been them two. And Booby wore me out, boy, but I had a good session. I feel pretty good. And I love working. You know, I love being in the gym. I love training. Sometimes, you know, you don't want to do nothing, but I love being able to still be able to work and still have something to offer to the fighters. Like I say, they say, wear out, don't rust out. Mike Wood says that chick CC was talking. Oh, my God. On Trill Show? Whoa. Oh, my God. On the show. Wait, hold on. That chick CC was talking crazy on the Trill Show with Freeway Rick Ross. Wow, I didn't know Rick Ross was on the show, the real Rick Ross, but man, she was so crazy. She was like, I hope he don't never get the fight. She was like, she hope he never get the fight. I'm like, wow, you hope he never get the fight? All the stuff she was saying was utter nonsense. I don't even know where they come up with that stuff. I don't even know where they get it from. Okay, so where we at? 35 minutes in. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Incredible Hawk says Ugas already lost to Porter. Well, I think it was a close fight. I think it was a good fight. You know, sometimes you got to do more. You want to be the champion, you know, and it is what it is. He getting the shot. He ended up becoming world champion. So God don't like ugly as right back ain't cheating. You feel me? And all that good stuff. And now, you know, he got to fight with this guy for 3 of the titles. And, you know, Lord willing, he come through. He going to get his ass whooped by Bud. And, you know, he can say that. Shit, he can say that. He can say that. Steve Penn, what'd he say? It's Team Crawford all day. Keep doing your thing, Bernie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They can't stop the kid. They won't stop the kid. True Gritter says, Boots, too easy for Bud. Well, I wouldn't say easy. Jerome Hall says Boots. Like I say, but Boots ain't calling for Bud. Listen, like I say, you know, like I say, if Boots really wanted Bud, if you really want Bud, then you have to step out the box and be something. You know, you have to step out that box. Now, Boots really wanted Bud, then he would talk shit to Bud. He don't talk shit to Bud. Now, listen, I'm not saying he don't got to mean it. He don't have to mean these things, but he has to bubble underneath his skin. You understand? Sometimes you have to ruffle feathers to get what you want. Now, like I say, when they asked that man, who do you want? Spence, knowing that Spence wasn't having nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him, because you know he got shit going on. They all over there at PBC. And I'm not saying like that, but he'd rather take an easier fight. Like I say, Bud Crawford, a harder fight. You know, you don't want to go against that animal. Like I say, Bud don't party. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He stay in the gym, and he's mean as fuck. He loves to win. You understand? And everything. You understand? So you know you got to come with your A game. If you in there with Bud, like I say, that's the boogeyman. You better be terrified when you get in there with Bud Crawford, because you got to know where this man is coming from. This man is a real dog. Whether you hurt him, whether you clip him, whether you giving him trouble, he's coming after you. You see the man in the back? Like I say, man, y'all better understand this man. And like I say, I can't say whether he's gonna lose or not, because everybody can lose. But this guy right here is a dog. That's why they give him. That's why they rate him so high. Like I say, this man is mean in there. You know, like I say, and again, he lived by boxing. He worked in the gym. He's always trying to improve on his craft. He's always looking to see where he can get better. And he don't party, he don't drink, he don't do none of that stuff. Like I say, he take care of his body, you know. He don't really eat bad, eat a little candy. But damn, you got to keep a little kid in you. You understand? You got to have a little fun. So at the same time, everybody want to go look the other way. You know, they start whistling when Bud Crawford come around. Everybody start putting, you know, turning around and looking at the shoes and everything else and all that good stuff, you know. So it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. And hold on, Via Cass says Boots only 5'11". That motherfucker 6'3". He'll be at 54 no time, but it don't matter. We're going to beat him wherever he at. If he want his ass whooped, he know what to do. I just said it out there. I just gave you the recipe. I just gave him the recipe. Now jump fly if he want to. Jump fly if he want to. Talk some shit on Twitter to Bud. Tell that man he wanted with Bud. Say he wanted with Bud. That's all he got to do. He got his brother with him. He got his daddy with him. He got 3 brothers that fought. Tell him, man, y'all talking all that shit. Don't get me started now. Don't get me started. Y'all need to tell that man. Y'all need to tell that man. Come on now. Y'all doing all the talking. Y'all better lead them fighters to do it. Like I say, I ain't going to jump unless he jump. That man ain't said shit. Come on. Get your ass out of here. That man ain't said shit. Town Biz says, shout out to Bernie. Can't wait for Bud to be back. The real pound for pound. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I say, I'm going to leave it. Oh, we heating up, though. We heating up. We heating up. We heating up. What'd he say? Aaron R. said, I love y'all. Bud Crawford, my favorite fighter. He's underappreciated. I'm tired of these dudes hating on him. I'm from Little Rock. Shout out to Little Rock. You know who he is. You ever seen that Banging in Little Rock? That was a classic show, boy. Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to Little Rock. Like I said, innovative town. The Little Rock 9. I do my history. But, and I don't understand that. But it is what it is. Like Mayweather said in his thing, he said, people want the success, but you got to understand the hate and everything that come along with it. You got to understand the hate and the jealousy that come along with it. Like I say, we from Omaha, Nebraska. Ain't nobody expecting nothing else from us, even though we got plenty of talent in all areas of the sports, entertainment, business world, doing big stuff, big things. But they don't want that. You understand? Like I say, you even got his own hometown. People hate to see it. You hate to see somebody that you can't believe that he made it, that he living like that. But it is what it is. And these, like I say, these ain't boxing fans. You listen to my intro. Was beautiful. He was hitting on all angles. Steve Penn. Like I say, this ain't no gossip show. Bud Crawford, he like I say, he the real deal. Like I say, these guys, them people talking all that stuff and making up narrative. I don't even know where they come with this stuff. And nobody want to debate me on nothing. They don't even want to even get Bud's side of the story. They don't even want to talk to Bud and try to finesse him and try to get his side of the story and ask him questions. You understand? So forget them. You understand? They feel good. I couldn't believe how many views nonsense get. This man has so many views and all they was talking was trash. It must have been everybody from Texas. Okay, we got 4 more minutes and we gonna get up out of here. Iron Camel says, it was not yesterday they threw Ortiz at Bud. What did his manager say? We not ready. Oh yeah, like I say, Ortiz, they hold him back a little bit. Who is he fighting? Is he about to fight somebody good? I thought he might be fighting somebody good. I don't know. But again, that's he not even with Top Rank. He with Golden Boy, right? And Alcido Hood, he's a smart boxing person. He know damn well don't put that man. We're going to cut him up. You understand? We're going to cut him up. But Enos ain't calling for him. But then Virgil Ortiz ain't calling for Enos neither. Virgil Ortiz ain't calling for nobody. So ain't nobody calling for nobody. Except if he way under the radar, then he's saying that, trying to get clout. You understand? But ain't nobody trying to make no. That's why Jojo Diaz is a hell of a guy, and his character showed in that fight. His character showed in just all his moves he was making. Like I say, his character showed. That's nothing. His character said, man, I'm gonna push my way to the top. Hook or crook, I'm going for it. And shout out to Jojo Diaz. These guys ain't doing that. These guys ain't doing that. What he say? Josh Lewis says, Bernie, I keep my foot on the eye. I don't even understand that stuff. The whatever they is. Hold on. Bernie, I keep my foot on the IDBC neck. I be on the lives giving them hell. They hating on Bud and counting his pockets. I'll call them out every day. They don't see my comments, the same haters. And they don't see my yeah. Like I say, it's not even a debate. They don't even want to debate with you. You understand? Like I say, I can talk, but I also can debate. So anything I can say, I'm willing to back up and show, what can I say? Evidence of my argument. You understand? To validate my argument. All right. But again, it is what it is. I appreciate everybody. It's a year-end show. Boxing was hell of a year this year. Like I say, ups and downs, like it always is. Looking for new good things coming up 2022. And like I said, you know, we got Amir Khan fighting Kell Brook in a hell of a fight. England fight a hell of a rivalry. Every time it's like I say, it's an interstate or it's a city rivalry or it's a neighborhood rivalry. It's always bring big stuff. So I'm looking good for that. We're going to get the kids as ready as we can get them. I think it's a pick 'em fight. But against two world champions, you know, and I think it's going to be a hell of a time, hell of a fight. So I'm looking forward to that. Everything else that's coming up, I'm looking for Charlo. I'm looking for just big things in general. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all guys next year. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. I say, you know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. It's yours truly. I say, did you miss me? I say, and I'm gone. I say, and I'm gone. For Saul, and I'm gone. Okay, wait. Before everybody get up out of here, let me give a couple shout outs to my sponsor, number one, Team Crawford, B&B Boxing Academy. Shout out to my boy Donnell Branch. Shout out to Trapwear, ESR Records, Cation Clothing, Chasing Luxury. Shout out to Top Flight Fitness. You know my boy Trevin getting them girls in shape, getting everybody in shape around the city. Shout out to Born Royalty, T-Roy. Shout out to you, baby. Love you. Miss Lionel, you're cooking, baby. I got to come see you this year. Who else can I think about? Everybody, the whole North Side, stand up, baby. I said, I'm gone. I said, I'm gone.